Hi there, my name's Jim, and I've been happily married to my wife Tracy for about 6 years, when one day we got the best news of our life. No, she wasn't pregnant. She had won $8 million in the lotto. Now, if that's not a dream come true, then I don't know what is. Straight away, we started planning how to spend the cash once we got it. We would finally move out of the shoebox apartment and buy a mansion, and I could get a Porsche or a Ferrari and... Okay, before I get carried away, let me throw a spanner in the works. That day ended up being the worst day of my life. You wouldn't believe what happened next. After jumping around our lounge and crying with happiness, Tracy decided she better go claim the money before it was too late. I wanted to go with her and thought about calling my boss to say I would never come back. Until the lotto money came in, we needed every penny we could get. That's why my wife and I arranged to meet at a fancy restaurant down the road from my office at lunchtime to celebrate. That whole morning, I was on such a high. Once I handed this project in, I'd never have to work another day in my life, I thought to myself. When lunchtime finally came, and I pretty much skipped to the restaurant my wife had planned to meet, I felt like the happiest guy in the world and ordered a $400 bottle of champagne while waiting for Tracy to arrive so we could pop the cork together. Well, I waited, and after 30 minutes of her still not showing, I gave her a call. That's strange. She didn't even pick up. She was probably stuck in traffic. I was just about to leave when my phone lit up. It was a message from Tracy. Jim, I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. Things just aren't the same, and it's clear we want different things. All the best to you, Tracy. P.S. I already moved all my stuff out of the apartment, so you don't need to worry about seeing me again. The sneaky little rat. I couldn't believe it. She had won the lotto and now she was dumping me? What? So she didn't have to share the cash with me? Was she that selfish? I was so angry I almost smashed the champagne bottle, but instead I decided I'd sit there and enjoy every last drop of it. The more I drank, the more tipsy I became, and that's when I came up with a plan. Tracy could think again if she thought she was going to get away with this. Revenge was sweet, and I had the perfect recipe. I called up every single local newspaper I could think of and told them what happened. They immediately wanted to do an interview, and I also forwarded them the text that Tracy had sent me. The next morning, I popped out to the shop and grinned. The shelves were packed with newspapers, and they all had the same headline: Selfish wife wins lotto and leaves husband. Everything I told them was there. Every last detail. Tracy had been named and shamed, and now everyone knew what kind of despicable person she was. But that's not all. I decided to up my game a bit and sue her for trying to take all the money, instead of sharing it with me. The best part was the judge decided she didn't just have to give me half of her $8 million lotto win, but she also had to pay for my lawyers, which cost her another $70,000, which means that I'm officially richer than her now. Can you believe it? Talk about jackpot. I guess I can't complain. I might have lost my wife, but at least I got $4 million out of it. And yes, I did buy a Porsche and a luxury apartment, and also a $200,000 watch, but I'm sure that its value will increase. So I see it more as an investment, because I predict that this watch will be worth at least twice as much in 10 years as it is now. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you've ever been betrayed as badly as I have. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel.